for a person who is homosexual to adopt.
Okay.
And conversion therapy is not banned.
Well, conversion therapy is not banned here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. So here's the cool thing, though. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gay marriage not recognized.
Okay.
Okay. However, okay, it's legal to have. I don't know why these are like lumped the way that they are. It's legal to have surgery. Or I'm sorry. This is All right. So let me just kind of okay. Because the way it's all lumped, it's really weird. So, censorship, no censorship. You can change your gender. Okay. Gender change is legal. Surgery is not required. Okay.
Okay.
Employment discrimination, sexual orientation, and gender identity. So they can't discriminate.
All right.
All right. You serve in the military. Age of consent, 18.
Okay.
Non-binary gender recognition. There is nothing on non-binary. Okay.
Okay.
Can't do housing discrimination. And you can donate blood.
Okay.
All right.
I'd be very concerned if they couldn't donate blood.
Yeah. Let's see. So in the country, and the question was asked, on this list of various groups of people, would you please mention any that you would not like to be as your neighbor? 46% mentioned homosexuals.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you scared they're going to do? Throw glitter over the fence?
Maybe.
Poof. We've infected your child.
Hey.
Your child is now going to explore and be comfortable with their body.
Right? All right.
What a shame.
So, justifiability of homosexuality. And the question was, please tell me if each of the following statements, whether you think it can always be justified, never be justified, or sometimes be, or something in between. 62% said that homosexuality is not justifiable.
Okay.
So, here's the thing what I'm getting at, okay? You know, and the same thing goes with same-sex or same-sex parenting, and they disagree with same-sex parenting. Socially, it's not socially acceptable, and this might be part of the problem. Is same-sex couple. A lot of this is kind of like they're anti. They're anti to it being open. They're not against it. They're against it as far as it goes, like outward acceptability.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like closet gay.
Be gay in your own home.
Yeah,
Don't do it in front of children.
Exactly. Is the city or area where you live a good place or not a good place for homosexuals? 53% said not a good place. Well, yeah, with numbers where, nobody agrees with it, of course it's not a good place,
I imagine it wouldn't be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the vast majority of people are, Orthodox Christians. It's just, like I said, the statuses are there. The government says it's okay, but the people almost regulate themselves on it.
Mm.
And it not necessarily in a positive way.
Yeah.
There's, like I said, the discrimination rules are in place. You can't discriminate.
Mm.
But same-sex couples don't or cannot adopt. Same-sex couples, basically, kind of need to watch mind their P's and Q's in public.
Mm. I always find it weird that people don't like the fact that same-sex couples are adopting. I mean, look at penguins.
No, let's not look at penguins.
No, gay penguins.
I understand where you're at.
Yes.
Yes. Gay penguins.
Yes.
Yes.
Adopt the children that the straight couples abandon.
Yeah.
Therefore, orphan. Therefore, adoption.
No, I understand that completely. However, I think the argument would be that we are slightly above penguins.
Are we really though?
Yeah.
Are we really though?
I know. I know.
I mean, there are penguins that collect rocks for their nests, and I have picked up a brick while walking home from school.
I was gonna say we have
penguins.
I think we have a buttload of rocks in the basement. We just like rocks. Yeah, we're weird like that. We're penguin like that.
Listen, you either go penguin or you go crow.
So it's either rocks or other shiny things?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking about the crow that was retrieving bottle caps for the guy, and he was giving the crow treats. Did you see that one?
I did not.
Oh yeah, like we're talking like not like bottle caps, like plastic ones, like beer bottle caps, like the root beer bottle caps. And the crow would bring the bottle cap, drop it off on the windowsill, and the guy would give him a treat.
Oh,
so it became a pattern for the two of them. That was kind of cute. But like I said, like I said, Ukraine is not, it's not this huge thing, and it's progressive legally, but fundamentally and socially, which is the opposite of where we are here. Here, we're progressive socially.
Majority, I'd say.
Right.
There's still a person down the road that has their house covered in Confederate flags.
Yeah, you and I have very different issues on Confederacy.
And then the person across the street has a pride flag.
That's right. Have you seen the house down the street here? It's one of those like side by side houses, the doubles.
Yeah.
The one side has all satanic flags and stuff, and the other side has all Christian flags.
Really?
Yes.
I have not been over there recently.
It's literally like if you go around the block, it's down there by the mini mart.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you have to see it. It's freaking awesome. And they actually think one of the teachers from your school lives in the Christian side.
That would explain so much about some. I think I know which teacher.
I'm just saying.
I think I know which teacher.
She's an older lady.
I don't know which teacher.
Okay. No, it's just funny. Like I said, I see that every once in a while. I'm like, hey, you know what? At least people are proud of themselves.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I mean, like, yeah.
That is the house I strive to be.
So here on CBS News, this was actually posted 3 days ago. Some LGBTQ Ukrainians fear human rights abuse if Russia stays. So we will fight. They're fighting. They're fighting more for their rights and their country's rights than for just the fact that Russia stepped in and did the wrong thing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they're saying that, and literally the very first line of the article, some LGBTQ people in Ukraine are fearing targeted human rights abuse if Russia occupies the country.
Okay. That
would mean a direct threat to me, and especially to me and to the person I love. An 18-year-old law student told CBS News. She is training to be a lawyer in an eastern city that could be a prime target for Russia if it launches a wide invasion of the country. She wants to use her degree to fight for LGBTQ rights in Ukraine.
Okay.
Yeah, and as we know, Russia is like so far down on the. Did you just move my phone out of the way so that it wouldn't be as loud?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I had it over there for a while. You just noticed it.
I'm not phone dependent. But I'm almost positive that Russia is like further down on the acceptability.
I'm pretty sure they
line
are too.
Then yeah. And my phone is still really loud.
But it's quieter for the mics.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
You know how touchy they are.
They are touchy. Oh my god, I can hear everything.
Stop whispering in the damn mic.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. You won't let me play with the sound thingy.
Of course I won't let you play with the sound thingy. It's too loud.
But you'll squirt me.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's funny. Kai did not read something.
Yeah, Kai didn't like that. Speaking of which, Kai got a new boyfriend.
Ooh.
Out of Las Vegas.
Oh, so he's got money.
He's 18.
Or his parents do.
He's 18. The nice thing is, and I gotta admit, the nice thing is that, like, straight out of, he's already working.
Okay.
He's got, like, ambitions, direction, knows where he wants to go. A Hispanic family, so it's a big family. Mm-hmm. And I love, and I'm not saying Hispanic like whatever. No, I love the culture when it comes to Hispanic families because the family has to be involved.
Mm-hmm.
The family has to approve. It's always about family when it comes to those Hispanic cultures. I absolutely love them.
So what you're telling me is Kai, from a rather large family herself, could possibly marry into another rather large family.
I don't know how big his family is. I really don't. Okay. We haven't gotten that far. I'm on the fatherly side where I go, what are you going to do? How old are you? Are you working right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My first
Are you helping your family? Those kind of questions.
My first question was, does he have money?
We know you're Jewish. We talked about that in the last podcast. It's not nothing new.
It's still funny to me.
It's not anything new. My grammar, man. But the thing...
Oh,
what?
Our friends threatened to lock me in the attic the other day.
Well, we can't get it locked anymore, so... But the thing of it is, what I mean is that, like, I can remember, back when I was way, way younger, dating a Hispanic guy.
Mm-hmm.
And his parents were always welcoming. They didn't speak a lick of English.
Yeah.
And my Spanish was beyond subpar. I understand Spanish very well. I can listen to it. I can translate it. I'm terrified of mispronunciation, so I don't speak. I won't speak Spanish. I think about the only Spanish I ever speak is between you and I and your sister every once in a blue moon and a couple of students of mine.
And it's like... It's first grader.
Yeah, it's like one or two words, and yeah, very, very short sentences.
And then cuss words.
And cuss words, yeah. We're proficient on the cuss words.
We are excellent on the cuss words.
But like I said, his mother, there was always food readily available. Didn't matter what time of night I drove in, they were always there and always welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
If they went somewhere, I went somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it just didn't matter. You were always, once you were in that house, you were part of the family.
Yeah.
And if you left the house, they couldn't wait for you to come back.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember getting up early the one morning because it was just the time slot, and the dad was outside. I forget his name. I wish I could remember it.
You couldn't say it anyways.
I know. But his dad was outside, and he was tinkering on the car.
All right.
And even though this was a culture where women didn't tinker on cars,
Mm-hmm.
I can remember him pulling tangerines off the tree that was out in front of their house and sharing one with me and trying to explain what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
He was speaking Spanish and I was listening in English. But it was just, you know what I mean? It was like, it was here, learn this, have this with me. It was a small tangerine tree. It was East LA. I mean, yeah. And that's what I love about that culture. It's just so inviting and so warm. And
you've gone on a rant.
I haven't. I'm still talking.
We started this conversation off on Ukraine. You are now talking about your ex-boyfriend's Hispanic family.
I'm pouting. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What I was going on was Mackenzie's new boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't pouting or, ranting.
You just said you were pouting.
I am pouting. All right, I wasn't ranting. I was talking about Mackenzie's boyfriend, and I hope that, that they have a decent relationship. And I'm glad that, I think he's aware that she's pan.
I
hope he's aware.
I hope.
If not, he is now.
We just outed you.
Oops. Oh, my. Oh, well.
Uh-oh. We messed up.
My boo-boo. So, like I said, we really did want to keep this one short.
Mm-hmm. And the dog wants us to keep.
And the dog wants us. Yeah, it's time for the dog to go out, and she's nagging. So, like I said, we did say we were going to keep this one short. This is a half-hour one. It's actually one of our shorter ones in a long time.
Mm-hmm. We've been doing
45 minutes to an hour usually.
51.
So, Leo likes making noise.
I don't like making noise.
So we do want to encourage everybody to please share the podcast. We continue to pick up new subscribers every single episode. Mm-hmm. New countries. We're still trying to get on all of the states. We got a couple of states that just don't seem to want to listen.
I wonder why.
So we do. If you're listening, if you hear us out, please do just take a quick second, share our podcast on your page, or mention it to a friend. You can hear us on iHeartRadio. You can hear us on Google Apps, Spotify. Yeah, there's tons of them now. Spotify, obviously here on Spreaker, because that's where we typically do things. But there's got to be half a dozen, maybe a dozen of them.
Yeah.
It's pretty much anywhere that you can find a podcast. We're on YouTube, for the love of great Googly Mugly. We are still working on trying to get that collaboration with Majestic Essence down in. She was in Myrtle Beach. I do believe she's heading up to Indiana